Let me start this off by saying I've never played the Yakuza series. And I'm really glad that I just started playing the Yakuza series. This game I had to learn a whole lot about by looking up videos, looking up the timeline of the story, and looking up so many different aspects of the chronological order of the games. Now, I've seen the games growing up, like I've seen them on the shelves at the stores, in the downloadable menus, but I never fully played one at all. So, I saw that for 30 bucks, this is a remake of the first, well, not really a remake, but a graphical remake of the first game from PlayStation 2. So, between this and soon I'm going to be playing Yakuza 0, and both games are so close, they're back to back basically, Yakuza 0 being the prequel, this one being the first installment of the franchise. It would make sense that I would be starting with the original. All I gotta say is, wow. For a game that does a lot of things I'm not used to, in today's gaming, this game does a whole lot of things right, and I'm kind of depressed that I missed playing these games, because I know that half of them were on PS3, the first few were on PS2, and Yakuza 0 and this one, Yakuza Kiwami, are on the PS4, and soon Yakuza 6. The game, it's a semi-open world. It's not a full open world like a GTA style game. No, this is a semi-sandbox open world. You're condensed to really a single area, but it gives a lot of focus and detail into this area, with different mini games, different stores to go into to buy items. Different things can happen at random. You can do many submissions, or people will call you on your cell phone to give you different side objectives. So there's always something to do, and you'll barely notice where you barely notice that the game is a semi-open world, since everything is really close. You'll be able to find everything quicker. I still had to rely on the map to get me where to go, because everywhere doesn't look the same. The roads, the layouts, and randomly you'll be harassed by thugs on the street. But this is a great way to gain experience, test out your new moves, and test out any abilities that you unlock later. But I'm going to talk about that when I get to that section. Other than that, this is a great little open world to go through, with random things always happening, and I like random events. It shakes things up on the way to my main mission or submission, and the environment is interactable, different interactable environments depending on combat or the characters you meet along the way. Now, since this is an upscale from the PS2 game, I like how they really remastered, because I saw a side-by-side comparison. This is great. The inventory system I really like. You can hold your items, switch different weapons out that you can use from one of your 4 styles, and the level up system. This is a very extensive level up system. There is a ton of power to put into the character. Each ability is upgradable. Your health is upgradable. Your, what is called, I believe, the heat gauge or the heat meter, that allows you to execute ultimate abilities and ultimate attacks. Once you upgrade this skill tree to what you need it to be, weapons do kind of become very irrelevant, and even the secret skills, one set of skills that you actually cannot earn, you have to do different teachings and encounter certain characters to get very specific move sets, which that's a good way to keep you playing so you can earn these new combo systems and attacks. And the combat and the boss battles, holy shit. There's no doubt this is a brawler, and this is a fun ass brawler. It's like playing a Japanese version of WWE. You can use your environment, use weapons, use your ultimate abilities, and you can use all 4 styles effectively against the enemy type. Sometimes you'll have brawler enemies, sometimes you'll have speed enemies, you'll have enemies that are just like overall with weapons, and you can really do some punishing shit to them depending with weapons, depending on the style you choose. It's a brutal ass fighting system, but it is cool as hell, and it feels really good that at the beginning, when you lose all your abilities due to the course of the story, you being imprisoned for 10 years and you lose it, once you start getting all these abilities maxed out, you really feel like a Japanese powerhouse Yakuza fighter. Um, that's all I gotta say about the combat. The combat is just, I really do love the combat. I really do. Now, I'm not gonna spoil the story too much. Like I said, if you played the game, the original, you understand the plot of this game. It's the same plot, but just everything is fully added in detail. I can't wait to play Yakuza 0, and I can't wait to play the upcoming Yakuza 6. I really do love this game, and for $30, you can't beat it. You cannot beat this game to download for $30. It's also $30 retail disc. There's not much more I can say about the game. If you're a fan of the series, you already have it. If you're not, this is a good way to start besides Yakuza 0. So, I'm gonna get out of here.